Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. And this is Sports Buzz. I'm Prasar Bharati. Coming up in the next half an hour. Defending champion India sails to the knockout stage of the Thomas Cup. Routs England 5-0 in a Group C contest. Kolkata Knight Riders host Delhi Capitals in a battle of power hitters in IPL later today. Eden Gardens has regularly seen scores in excess of 200 this season. French club Paris Saint-Germain wins record-extending 12th French League title in Kylian Mbappe's last season. PSG has an unassailable 12-point lead over second-place Monaco. While defending champion India sailed to the knockout stage of the Thomas Cup with a 5-0 rout of England in a Group C contest on Monday. India, which defeated Thailand 4-1 in its opening tie, notched up a second consecutive win to qualify for the quarterfinals. HS Pranoy returned to winning ways, defeating Harry Huang 21-15, 21-15 to give India a 1-0 lead. The formidable duo of Sattvi Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty faced a tough challenge from Ben Lane and Sean Wendy in the initial doubles encounter. After an intense battle, the 2022 World Champions bronze medalists clinched a hard-fought victory with a score of 21-17, 19-21, 21-15 after a gripping contest lasting 1 hour and 5 minutes. Former world number 1 Kidambi Srikanth recorded a 21-16, 21-11 victory over Nadeem Dalvi to give India an unassailable 3-0 lead. Well, in a battle of power hitters, Kolkata Knight Riders will square off against Delhi Capitals in eastern city of Kolkata on Monday. Delhi Capitals are on the rise with 4 victories in their last 5 games and are starting to look like a formidable team. They will aim to capitalize on Kolkata Knight Riders' bowling weaknesses and climb into the top 4 of the league standings. Jake Fraser McGurk, who was brought in as a replacement for Lungi Ngidi, has proven to be a game changer for Capitals with his explosive batting at the top of the order. On the other hand, Kolkata Knight Riders have struggled with their bowling. Apart from spinner Sulin Narayan, none of the KKR bowlers have been able to make a significant contribution. But their batters are in top form. These two sides have logged horns 34 times. Kolkata Knight Riders have won 17 matches, while Delhi Capitals have been victorious 16 times. And Chennai Super Kings captain Ruturaj Gaikwad and pacer Tushar Deshpande set up a commanding 78-run win over Sunrisers Hyderabad in Chennai on Sunday. After being invited to bat, Gaikwad's 98 off 54 ball powered CSK to a formidable 212 for 3. He was supported by Daryl Mitchell, who contributed 52 off 32 deliveries, while Shivam Dubey added an unbeaten 39 off 20 balls to push the CSK score past 200 mark. In reply, Sunrisers' chase stuttered from the beginning after Tushar Deshpande's triple strikes in power play. Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma made an explosive beginning, but Deshpande came back strongly to remove Head and Anmolpreet Singh off successful deliveries. In the next over, Deshpande dismissed Abhishek to rattle the visitors. They couldn't recover from the early jolts and the subsequent pressure in the middle overs. Ultimately, they were bowled out for 134 in 18.5 overs. This win ended CSK's 2-game losing streak. And a 41-ball unbeaten 100 from Will Jacks and a half-century by Virat Kohli powered Royal Challengers Bengaluru to a 9-wicket win against Gujarat Titans in Ahmedabad on Sunday. Chasing 201, RCB lost captain Faf du Plessis early, but Kohli and Jacks ensured there are no further hiccups. They guided their team to a memorable win. Royal Challengers Bengaluru run down the target with 4 overs to spare. Virat Kohli's unbeaten 70 off 44 deliveries led the charge before a blitz from Will Jacks, who completed his maiden IPL ton on the last ball. Earlier, Sai Sudarshan's explosive 84-run knock and Shah Rukh Khan's maiden IPL half-century boosted Gujarat Titans' score to 200 for 3 in 20 overs. RCB, who are going through another tough season, picked up their 3rd win in 10 games, while Titans suffered their 6th loss in 10 matches. The Faf du Plessis-led team seem to have finally found some momentum. All right, from cricket, let's discuss some football now, where Paris Saint-Germain were crowned Ligue 1 champions for a record-extending 12th time as their third-straight title was wrapped up following another dominant domestic campaign when second-placed AS Monaco lost 3-2 at Olympique Lyonnais. PSG, who missed the chance to secure the title on Saturday when they drew 3-3, draw Le Havre, have 70 points, 12 ahead of Monaco, with 3 games remaining. Monaco were the only side who left could prevent PSG lifting the title. But their faint hopes were extinguished in Lyon as they fell to their first defeat in 9 games despite taking an early lead. The champions have suffered just one league defeat this season against Nice in September, and while they made a slow start to their campaign, once they took top spot, they never looked back. Well, Manchester City took another step in their bid to win a 4th consecutive Premier League title with a 2-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. Pep Guardiola's man kept pressure on leaders Arsenal, pulling to within a point of the Gunners, who held on to win 3-2 at Tottenham Hotspur. Forest had matched City in a nervous first half at the sun-drenched City ground before Josko Gvardiol got the holders on the scoreboard with his second career league goal. Forest had only 10 men on the pitch at the time following an injury to Neco Williams. Erling Haaland made a quick impact when he entered the game as a substitute, scoring a league-leading 21st goal of the season.
It's far away. Ask me this question when we are top of the league and 1 game left, and after I will answer you. But the 4 games left is like climb a big mountain, so it's a really tough game. So the only thing is still we extend 1 more week. It's in our hands. So only can do. So it's quite similar what happened in the past with Liverpool. So we draw a game, we are not going to win the Premier League. So, and it's what it is. So today we extend this chance in a difficult, tough game. And yeah, now prepare, rest a little bit, and prepare the next game.
Manager Mikel Arteta said Arsenal must not get carried away with their Premier League title chances after edging local rivals Tottenham Hotspur 3-2 in a hard-fought London derby. The Gunners raced into a 3-goal lead by half-time, but Spurs battled back with 2 goals and left the visitors holding on for the points after a storming late comeback. League leaders Arsenal host the Cherries on Saturday before finishing with games at Manchester United and home to Everton in a thrilling title race as they try to hold off Manchester City. Arsenal have bounced back after losing 2-0 at home to Aston Villa in the Premier League and then 1-0 at Bayern Munich. Arteta said his team was ready for the challenge and raring to go as they chased their first league title in 20 years.
It was a really emotional game, very tough place to come, obviously incredible atmosphere, stadium and a great team to play against. 3-0 up, you're in control of the game, you come in the second half and we're dominating the game and creating chances, and then yeah, an individual error happens that clicks something, it puts a wrong message in your brain, but I think we started to deal with the situation better, another one, and then it's game on. And they have the players and they have the courage as well to put a lot of, and commit a lot of players forward, and we have to dig in, suffer and react, and I'm very pleased the way the team has done it.
Atletico de Madrid manager Diego Simeone responded to the racist abuse suffered by Athletic Bilbao's Neco Williams during his side's 3-1 home win at the Estadio Metropolitano. Simeone insisted that such incidents reflect wider problems in Spanish society, not just Atletico fans. The 21-year-old winger asked the referee to stop play midway through the first half after being targeted by sections of the home crowd as he attempted to take a corner kick. Real Madrid forward and Brazil international Vinicius Jr., who has also been a target of racist abuse at Atletico's home ground and other Spanish stadiums in recent years, urged La Liga to take more action.
El jugador estaba tranquilo.
The player was calm except for something we all regret. We do not like to see it happen anywhere to happen to other players. I think we have to take education a step forward. People should not come to the stadium for anything other than enjoying the show. I do not know why anyone would come to a football stadium for any other reason than to enjoy the show the players put on the pitch. I cannot get my head around it.
El resto no lo termino de...
Well, D. Gukesh is the youngest winner of the prestigious candidates tournament and second Indian after Vishwanathan Anand to do so. Next, he will face Ding Larin in the World Chess Championship. In an exclusive interview with DD India correspondent Suchitra, Gukesh said he was confident of his victory. He also spoke about the biggest challenge against his competitor and thanked his fans for continuous support and promised to give his best in the final. Have a look.
We have with us D. Gukesh, the youngest player to win the candidates tournament and the second Indian to win this prestigious tournament after Vishwanathan Anand. Gukesh, many congratulations for what you have achieved. It's been a proud moment for every Indian. What were your realistic expectations when you were leaving for this tournament?
Yeah, thank you for the wishes. It's been a nice experience and yeah, the expectations were quite high. Just the first place mattered to me in this tournament, and that's what I've been aiming for since the time I qualified.
When did you feel that you can actually win this tournament?
The moment where I felt, where I really trusted in my approach, and I really felt I could do it was on the rest day after the 7th round loss against Ali Reza, because I felt so much motivation and so much energy.
On social media, you're being called the Iceman. There's no display of emotions and it really helps in a game like chess. So have you always been like this or you have worked on this?
No, I have always been a very emotional person. I mean, when I was younger, I used to be super impatient and super temperamental. But I did quite a lot of work with in regards to my emotional control and yeah, just my mental stability.
What were you going through when Nepo and Caruana, they were still playing and there was a chance that, you know, it would go to a tiebreaker? How did you manage that phase?
Yeah, after I finished the last round, I was following the other game and it was super stressful for me and my entire team. Me and my coach Gayaski were watching the game live, and at some point we couldn't watch anymore, so we closed the laptop and went for a walk. And during the walk, we didn't see the game, and then later my father, after the result came, my father came and told me it's over. So quite a stressful moment.
When you entered that last round, the 14th round, what was your strategy?
I just wanted to play a normal game. I wanted to play solidly, and Nakamura, he had to really press, and if he overextends, I'll take the chance and win outright. But I got some chances in the game, but it involves taking some risk, and I was not really ready for it. So I decided to play it safe, and yeah, luck was on my side in the other Fabi Nepo games.
Now you will have to face Ding Liren. So what is going to be the most challenging thing when you face Liren?
Yeah, surely it's a strong player. I'm really excited to play the World Championship match. And the biggest challenge would be how I approach the match and what kind of state I will be in. Obviously, I have a brief idea of what I'm going to do and what kind of shape I want to be in, and achieving that state is going to be the challenge.
And interestingly, India is in the race to host that World Championship match. What is your take on that?
It would be very nice. I don't know many of the details yet. It's still a bit early. But playing at home is always special, and if it happens, it would be nice. But in general, I'm happy to play anywhere in the world. It's the World Championship. I always wanted to be there. So the place doesn't really matter. But of course, in India, playing at home would make the occasion even more special.
what kind of guidance, advice you are getting from Vishwanathan Anand, because he is the most experienced person around you?
Yeah, sure. Of course, he's been a huge inspiration from the start, and he has not only been an inspiration, a role model, but also a mentor. He has taken upon himself to develop the next generation of Indian chess. Without him, none of this would be possible.
Any particular message for all your fans who prayed for you to win the candidates and will now be praying for you to win that World Chess Championship? Because we desperately need a World Chess Champion. It's been a long time.
First of all, for all the prayers and all the support during the candidates, I can't thank everyone enough. It's been everything and more I could have hoped for. Even in Toronto, there were so many Indians, waiting for me just to, take photos and autographs. And not only that, but they were cheering me before the games and after the games. And in general, there was so much love and support. And even coming back home to Chennai, even the airport, there was so much love. So I'm really grateful for all the love and support so far. And the World Championship, I hope everyone will enjoy this experience with me. And I can assure you that I don't know how the result will be. That is not in my control, but I will do everything possible, and I will give my absolute best to win the title.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and we wish you all the best. May you go on to win this World Chess Championship. Thank you so much.
All right, and still to come on DD India Sports Bus. Indian rifle shooter Anjum Moudgil speaks exclusively to DD India. Stay tuned for more details. Carlos Alcaraz beats Thiago Seyboth to reach the 4th round of Madrid Open.
Hype versus facts. In-depth news and analysis with experts who will help you decide why this election matters. DD India is the main election headquarters, with numbers most accurate, data most reliable, and viewership across the platforms. Stay tuned to the Great Indian Election only on weekdays at 8:30 p.m. IST and 1500 hours GMT.
Welcome back. You're watching DD India Sports Buzz. I am Siddharth Bharadwaj. Indian rifle shooter Anjum Moudgil emphasized on the fierce competition among Indian women shooters as a catalyst for excellence. In an exclusive interaction with DD India correspondent Narayan Singh, Moudgil expressed optimism about India's prospects at the Paris Olympics. Have a look.
Indian shooters have earned a stupendous figure of 20 quotas for the Paris Olympics, and right now I'm joined by star Indian shooter Anjum Moudgil. Anjum, a very warm welcome to our channel. The way Indian shooters have earned 20 quotas, an unprecedented figure, how you look this figure as far as the Indian shooting is concerned?
I feel really great that we were able to earn the maximum quotas in the rifle and pistol category for the Paris Olympics. It shows that we are at the right path, and so I'm very happy and excited to see what's next.
So last time there was a lot of expectation from Indian shooters to win medals at the Olympics, especially at the Tokyo Olympics. So this time also shooting is a discipline where we have many talented shooters. You are one of them, and we can earn few medals from shooting so that India can push the number of medals to double digits through the shooting also. So do you think this time in Paris our shooters will do that thing?
Yes, of course. I feel last time COVID played quite a very serious role in our preparations and how we perform there. But I feel this time the team is in a very better position, and there are many people who can win medals, and we are expected we will be giving our best in the training, and I think we can see some good results in Paris.
If you take a look, women's rifle shooting, a stiff competition among you in the shooting. So how it helps you people when you train together, when you compete together, how this factors is helping you people?
I feel the trials here are looking like we're competing in Olympics because the competition is too high and everyone is at the best. So it just feels like the world's top talent is here in India, and it really shows in the results, be it 10 meters, 25 or 50 meters. So I think just training together really breaks our limits every time, and that's what we are working for.
And how do you think the schemes like TOPS for the elite athletes like you, and how the schemes like Khelo India for the grassroots athletes, how these schemes are helpful for this, especially the athletes in India?
I feel so happy and blessed that I am in TOPS, and and also there are so many schemes like Khelo India, TOPS and various others that really help us financially also, and they also help athletes at the grassroots level when they have not really started winning at the national or international level. So that is where the support is really needed, and the government has done so many efforts, and there are so many schemes, and we can actually see so positive results because of these schemes. And I think TOPS is one of the best government scheme for the athletes right now.
One final question. 20 talented shooters are there for the Paris Olympics. So how many medals you are expecting from them?
If it's in terms of expectations, we can expect 20 medals, but I'm sure everyone is working extremely hard. Everyone will be giving 100% and let the results speak on that day. But if it's all about just talking about expectations, everyone is capable of winning a medal.
So you can listen, you can hear from Anjum the way she said that all our 20 shooters have the potential to win a medal at the Paris Games. Not only this, the way our shooters are performing, they have performed in the past few years, it is exceptionally well, and we are hoping that this winning momentum will continue and we will win multiple medals through shooting discipline at the Paris Games. With camera person Mohit, Narayan Singh for DD India, Delhi.
All right, news from Madrid Open now, where Carlos Alcaraz eased past Brazil's Thiago Seyboth 6-3, 6-3 to reach the fourth round. Alcaraz won 87% of his first serve points on his way to securing a second victory of the clay court season. Next up for the world number 3 is a rematch with last year's losing finalist Jan-Lennard Struff, as Alcaraz seeks to become the first player to win the Masters 1000 crown in the Spanish capital 3 straight times. 12th seed Taylor Fritz also advanced with ease, dispatching Argentina's Sebastian Baez 6-2, 6-3 to set up a fourth round contest. With 8th seed Paul Hubert Hurkacz. And second seed Aryna Sabalenka advanced after a tougher than expected 3-set fight from 19-year-old Robin Montgomery at the Madrid Open. Sabalenka needed 2 hours and 29 minutes to defeat American Montgomery 6-1, 6-7, 6-4 and advanced to a round of 16 matchup with number 13 seed Danielle Collins. Collins extended her career best run of consecutive victories to 15 with a 3-6, 6-4, 6-1 win over Romania's Jacqueline Christian. Number 4 seed Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan sailed to a 6-4, 6-1 victory over Maya Sharif of Egypt. Rybakina next faces Czech Sara Balic, who sailed to a 6-3, 6-1 win over Ashlyn Kruger. Russian Mira Andreeva reached the round of 16 for the second straight year by dispatching number 7 seed Marketa Vondrousova of the Czech Republic 7-5, 6-1. And the Olympic flame passed through the majestic Corinth Canal on board the 3-masted ship Belém on its way to France for the Paris 2024 Olympics. The Belém, which was built in 1896, left the port of Prasar on Saturday after an 11-day voyage. It will arrive in the southern city of Marseille on May 8th. Paris Games organizers had received the flame April 26 in a ceremony at Athens' Panathinaikos Stadium, which is the site of the first modern Olympics in 1896. Alright, that's all for this edition of DD India Sports Buzz. But let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. You can connect with us on Facebook, X formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Siddharth Bharadwaj from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching Sports Buzz.